You know that burning feeling you sometimes get after a big meal? That uncomfortable sensation right in your chest? Yep, that's acid reflux. It's something tons of people experience. But what's actually going on inside our bodies when we feel that burn? Well, let's break it down. So, what is heartburn, really? To get why it happens, why things go wrong, we first need to see how our digestive system is supposed to work when everything is going right. Think of it like a perfectly designed machine. Let's take a look at the original blueprint. When your digestive system is healthy, everything just works. It's a beautiful system, all in balance, with every single part doing its job to keep things moving smoothly and, more importantly, in the right direction. So our story starts with the esophagus. The easiest way to think about this is as a delivery chute. It's a straight shot from your mouth down to your stomach. Its only job is to get food from point A to point B. Simple as that. Okay, so once the food makes it down that chute, it lands in the stomach, where it's met with some seriously powerful stuff, stomach acid. Now, this acid is absolutely crucial for breaking down food and killing off any bad bacteria, but it is also incredibly harsh. Your stomach is specially designed to handle it, but other parts of your body, not so much. So if this acid is so powerful, how does your body keep it contained? Well, it has this brilliant little security system, a sort of guardian at the gate, whose whole job is to protect the much more delicate esophagus from that intense acid bath in the stomach. And here it is, the star of our show, the lower esophageal sphincter. We'll just call it the LES. This little ring of muscle is basically a high-tech, one-way valve. It's designed to let food into the stomach and then, this is the critical part, not let anything back out. And here's that process in action. When it's working right, it's like a flawless little dance. First, you swallow, and the gate, the LES, relaxes and opens. Then the food passes right through into the stomach. And finally, snap, the gate shuts tight again. Simple, clean, and incredibly effective.
But what happens when this perfect little system breaks down? Well, that's acid reflux. And the entire problem can be traced back to a failure at this one single point, our guardian at the gate.
This really gets to the core of it. The problem isn't the acid, the problem is the gatekeeper. For whatever reason, the LES muscle either gets weak or it just relaxes and opens up when it's absolutely not supposed to. Our guardian is basically asleep on the job. This really makes it clear. See, on the left, you've got a healthy gate. It's sealed up tight. Nothing is getting back through there. But on the right, you have the faulty gate. It's loose, it's weak, and that gap is what allows stomach acid to splash backwards, or reflux, right up into the esophagus. This one mechanical failure is the root of the entire problem.
So this faulty gate isn't just a mechanical problem on a diagram. It has very real, very physical, and yeah, very uncomfortable consequences. Remember that delivery chute, the esophagus? Well, its lining is sensitive. It was never ever built to be in contact with powerful stomach acid. So when that reflux happens, the acid literally starts to irritate and inflame that delicate tissue. And that irritation is exactly what we feel as heartburn, that classic burning sensation in the chest. You might also feel some general discomfort, or maybe you even get that sour, acidic taste in the back of your throat. These are all direct results of that gate not doing its job properly. So what makes the gate fail like that? Well, there are a few common triggers that can either weaken the LES muscle itself or just increase the pressure inside your stomach, which forces that acid upward. Things like really large meals, lying down too soon after you eat, carrying extra body weight, or even certain kinds of foods, like very spicy or fatty things, are all well-known culprits. Okay, so now that we really understand the problem, the mechanics of it, we can start to understand the solution. And it all comes right back to that single point of failure, our guardian at the gate. So let's just recap the whole thing. It's actually pretty simple. Acid reflux happens when one crucial protective barrier, the LES, fails. This failure allows stomach acid to move up into the esophagus where it doesn't belong, and that causes irritation and pain. That's it. And here is the key takeaway from all of this. Once you understand that mechanism, the treatments for it make perfect sense. They all try to do one of two things, either help strengthen that barrier, usually through lifestyle changes, or reduce the potency of the stomach acid itself, so that even if it does get out, it causes less damage. So we'll leave you with this final thought. Now that you know exactly how the machine works, what's one small change you could maybe make to support your own personal guardian at the gate? Thanks for joining us.